Hello, and welcome to this session on Learning Outcome 4. Be able to develop a research proposal. In this session, we will dive into the essential process of research design, data collection, and analysis. You will gain a clear understanding of both qualitative and quantitative data, and learn how to select the most appropriate methods for your study. This presentation will guide you through the principles of interpreting research findings, enabling you to draw meaningful conclusions and strengthen your research proposal. By the end of this session, you'll be equipped with the tools to design a robust and well-informed research project. Data collection is a crucial step in research. It involves gathering information to answer research questions. The techniques chosen depend on the research design. Proper data collection ensures the validity of research findings. Let's move on to the importance of data analysis. Data analysis transforms raw data into meaningful insights. It helps in understanding patterns and relationships. The choice of analysis techniques depends on the research question. Quality analysis enhances the credibility of research. Next, we'll explore qualitative and quantitative data analysis. Qualitative analysis focuses on meaning and context. It explores how people perceive the world and their actions. Quantitative analysis deals with numerical data and statistical techniques. It examines relationships between variables. Understanding both types is essential for comprehensive research. Your choice of techniques depends on your research approach. Methods vary based on data type and research design. Analyze only the data you collect. The form of data collection influences analysis quality. Next, we'll dive into quantitative data analysis considerations. Identify your research questions and objectives. Determine key variables of interest. Explore relationships between these variables. Present findings effectively for maximum impact. Let's continue with more considerations for quantitative analysis. Consider the types of data you will have. Cross-tabulations might be useful for your research aims. Decide on descriptive statistics to use. Consider testing statistical significance and hypothesis testing. Measure relationships between variables like correlation and regression. Surveys often provide raw data for analysis. Tools like SPSS can be used for regression analysis. Correlation analysis helps in understanding variable relationships. These techniques are crucial for quantitative research. Now, let's shift focus to qualitative data analysis. Qualitative analysis revolves around meaning and context. Understand the world in which people act. Analyze processes and actions people undertake. Explore reasoning behind behaviors. Identifying themes is the next step in qualitative analysis. Start with the big picture and list emerging themes. Reduce data to a manageable form through coding. Use notes and cards to sort data into themes. Treat data as answers to open-ended questions. Let's move on to data interpretation. Interpretation is crucial to understanding data. Focus on what is important in the data. Determine why it matters and what can be learned. Ask, "So what?" to understand implications. Next, we'll discuss key considerations for data interpretation. Focus on analysis that answers your hypotheses. Dig deeper into your data for insights. Be prepared to defend your statistical choices. Consider how far to take your analysis. Let's compare findings with existing literature. Compare your findings with existing literature. Use the literature review section for guidance. Relate your research to closely related topics. Highlight significant differences from existing research. Check if the research gap is addressed. Relate findings to research objectives. Explain similarities and differences with other works. Conclude which pieces are most convincing. Identify contributions to the understanding of the research area. Higher marks can be achieved with thorough analysis. A well-structured proposal is essential. It includes an introduction and literature review. Research methodology follows next. Data collection and analysis are crucial chapters. Finally, conclude with limitations and future scope. The introduction sets the stage for your research. It outlines the research problem and objectives. Provide background information and context. Highlight the significance of your study. Let's move to the literature review chapter. The literature review examines existing research. Identify gaps and areas for further exploration. Summarize key findings from previous studies. Establish a theoretical framework for your research. We'll discuss research methodology. Research methodology outlines your approach. Describe data collection methods and tools. Explain the sampling technique used. Discuss ethical considerations in your research. Let's proceed to data collection and analysis. This chapter details data gathering and analysis. Discuss the techniques used for data collection. Explain how data was analyzed to draw conclusions. Highlight any challenges faced during analysis. Finally, we'll conclude with limitations and future work. Summarize the main findings of your research. Discuss limitations encountered during the study. Suggest areas for future research. Highlight the contributions of your work. Let's wrap up with a conclusion. In conclusion, adopting this comprehensive approach significantly enhances the rigor and overall quality of research, ensuring more reliable and insightful outcomes. If you require assistance or have any questions, please text UCaversity 07484 361,688. I appreciate your participation and look forward to our next session.